Good evening, everybody. It is September 9th, 2013, just in case you're watching this video 8 years ahead of time, behind. So my name is Tracy, and don't ask why I have Scrabble tiles with my name on it. I don't know why that is. I was listening to Pandora. Somebody want to know what we were just listening to? I was just listening to Pandora, and that was, remember my apron. That was Pandora what station? Bruno Mars. And I had to turn it off because swear words came on, and Andy gets mad at me when there's swear words. No, my mother gets mad at me. Okay. So, cut Tracy off from the caffeine. Why? Oh my God, you guys. So it is September 9th. I gotta wait to put this on. And let me update you on a few things. I am off next Monday, because my son has a you're going to drive in the high school parking lot, scare the crap out of you presentation, and I have to be there to have the crap scared out of me as well. And the only time they have it scheduled is Monday the 16th, so I have to play Mama Bear, and we all know that job is important. So I will be next Monday from 6 to 8 watching a video of accidents to scare the crap out of me when I'd rather be painting. So we're taking next Monday off, but we're back the following Monday. Yes, I did hear Bruno Mars is doing the Super Bowl halftime, and I'm thrilled about that. I love Bruno Mars. He just got me in the mood. He relaxed me. The September challenge is up. And it is for you to draw your home. Here is my home. It's kind of funny because my home has no door. But your home can represent you personally. It can represent your home. Mine kind of is both. What I welcome in is peace, love, respect, laughter, art, and joy. I really kind of need like an apartment complex. But I chose to only pick 6, and it was done on the whim, and it was totally fun last week. So that's the September challenge. Our August winner was Jessica. Welcome, or congrats to Jessica. And Brenda just said, we hope the Lions will be in the Super Bowl, but I will not hold my breath. Brenda, right now, I would probably like to say that as of today, Monday Night Football is on, so I'm also a Charger fan. As of right this minute, my local Bulldogs, the high school team, are undefeated, 2-0. My Michigan State is 2-0, and my Lions are 1-0. So if I can continue this streak by not playing any more football games, I will stay undefeated. So right now the Chargers are playing, and I'm also a Chargers fan. So I'll be looking for that score. It's up on my TV right there. So I think that's it. We're off next Monday, the September challenge. I slept horribly. I have a reoccurring nightmare. I don't know what this means. Maybe you guys can type about this. But I've had a reoccurring nightmare since I was young, and it has to do with spiders falling from the sky and in the bed and in the whatever. And I literally think they're weird. I get out of bed, shove all the pillows off the ground, stomp everything out, and I did that at 1 o'clock in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So let me just tell you, there were no spiders in my room, although I woke up this morning and my son goes, Mom, there's a scorpion in the living room. I didn't believe him. There was a scorpion in my living room. So there you go. Tonight I'm going to go to bed and have a dream about Sally the scorpion walking in my living room. But anyway, hi Tracy, Mrs. Fence. So I welcome everybody tonight. I would love to go through the list, but I'm watching and it's going. I know. Everybody says I hate spiders, and today I found a scorpion. I've never in the history of me being here since 1996 seen a spider. So a couple of things I want to say, because I have approximately 11 more minutes, is everybody who's Facebook friends with me, which you're more than welcome to Facebook friend me, saw this morning I posted the spider. I want to wish congratulations on my 2 little ones. They're running for student council, so I spent 10 hours of my day yesterday making 4 posters, 4 t-shirts, 10 flyers, and helping with speeches. So that was what I spent my yesterday doing, and instead of prepping for the show, which is what I intended to do, as we all know. And then today I worked, and my local store, you guys saw me doodling just a couple of minutes. This is pretty dry. So I just started this. These are my 5-minute doodles a day. So I doodle a day, but I'm a little behind. More like doodle a week. But so this book is filled with my doodling. That's what this is. And my local store said, will you turn this into a class? And I said, how fun is this? Because it's like my absolute most fun thing to do right now. And this is my class that I'm really excited about. I'm teaching it twice, and they already have phone calls on it. So these are the cards I made with my doodle a day. So don't think when you just doodle in your art journal it means nothing. Remember that your doodling can go into a lot of other things. In fact, I will tell you this much. Yesterday, my daughter, it was like 8 o'clock at night, and we were bone tired from posters and T-shirts and ironing. And she's like, I just want to be done. So I said, go take a shower. And I doodled her entire poster in neon Sharpies. And she came out and was so thrilled. So if you guys are doodling, this is another class I'm teaching. So pretty cool. And I think some of you know, hold on. In a couple of weeks, I'm headed to Texas to teach this class, and I had a lot of inquiries, so I'm teaching this locally too. And it's a cool little accordion book that I made. I'm going to Texas to teach it for Fab Scraps. And so you guys have asked, and there's been inquiry, so we're going to have a kitted private class night, so more details will come on that, but it's going to be limited because it's going to be the rest of the kits that I have, and once they're gone because I have been cutting paper all weekend long. So my back hurts, my neck hurts, and there's just not enough me's to be kitting this stuff, and I would rather teach, I hate to say this, I would rather teach something like this than I would like that, but don't tell anybody that. And the only reason I say that is because when you teach scrapbooking classes, you got to put all the paper, you got to have everything all together. I have to have, and I'm traveling to Texas, so it's not going to be easy. So if you guys are doodling and you don't know what the doodles lead to, they lead to something. I also got commissioned this week to paint an 11 by 14 painting. Super excited about that. And I get pretty much free reign, only I got the saying that I have to use. And it's a saying that I would totally use. So I'm really happy about that. And I think that's about it. We have the September challenge, which is your home. And then I'm going to take requests tonight. I'm going to let you guys decide. This journal has been every Monday night for the past whatever, and in between I do a canvas here and there, but I'm on the last page. This is it, people, one page. So I always love to finish the books, the journals, because then I just feel like I accomplished something, and then I share it and I do a little slideshow, and all of you guys go, oh, I was there, I saw that. So, or you copy, not copy, but you do something out of it, inspires you to do it. So I can either finish this or I could do a canvas. My preference is to just low key it and finish this because then I get to share it this week, and I love to do that. But if anybody, and I'll work in either acrylics or watercolors. My watercolors are out. I was just doodling in my watercolor books. So let's take a moment. I still have 5 minutes of speak time, and I want to welcome everybody. My parents are here. They are Glue Mom and Glue Dad. They are what made me, and forget the visuals on that. Thank you very much. And thanks for coming, Mom, Dad. Glad you could join us. And everybody's here. Awesome. Okay, so I hear finish the journal, do both. So I could be like Edward painting hands and paint a canvas. That's what I should do. Paint a canvas with my left and paint a journal with my right. Finish. I say finish the journal. I think I just feel like finishing the journal because I need something. Thank you, Mom. My mom says nice top. Finish the journal. And I can either work in watercolors or acrylic. I would be thrilled to do both. And no, I don't have a plan, but I can always go to my handy dandy quote cards that my mama bought me and figure out where we're going to go from there. I let Mary Kay say, dude, that's comfortable. So, all right, we're kind of finished. Okay, white Americana. We're going to use acrylic. Acrylic. Good. Okay, that was easy. Hold on, I got to figure out why my journal won't bend. The pages are all jacked up. It's because I have so much crap in between them. All right, so that's what we're doing today, people. All right, last page. Any questions? Be right back. The hubby just got home. She's running in for a kiss and saying, I gotta go. I'll be right back. Wonder how many husbands like me or don't like this Monday night hour. They're probably not getting dinner, but who cares? So any questions for me before I start? Because once I start, we kind of get in La La Land and yippee for acrylic. Okay, so I got a resounding yippee for acrylic, and that's where we're going to go with it. So I don't really have anything. I was just going to put some music on, but I think I'm not going to do that because I really will be lost. All right. So, gee, I don't know what I feel like doing tonight. Figure it out. All right. Football season, I know. You know, that's true. Angel Painter just said football season. Men have their football season. This is like painting season. Okay. So I'm going to go. We're only doing one page of this, and I do kind of need to gesso up some corners because I've kind of gotten paint all over it, and not that that's a big deal, but I kind of like to start fresh. Okay. All right. So now my two moderators are, I guess, at happy hour right now, unmoderating one another. Hold on. So my moderators are Andy and Mary, and I believe Lori may join us, but I'm not sure. She's had something going on, somebody visiting. So what my moderators do, just to give you, if you're new here, welcome. The format is really loose. In fact, yeah. Lucky I have clothes on. No, I'm teasing. That's not this kind of show. But it's very loose. I pretty much have nothing planned, and no, there's not nothing on my desk. I could swipe the camera across it, and you would not see anything on my desk that is an idea. But if it pops up, I'll let you know. And in the next hour, I'm going to paint something, and I'm going to hope and pray that it turns into something pretty. That's what happens. And there's usually about a midway point where my dad's going, that ain't going to turn out. That's what happens around here. So lots of husbands sleeping on couch in football season, so nobody's missing anybody. Okay, good. And this is tea in my mug. So I don't want anybody, Sandy, that is tea. I needed tea because me and the spiders were having a workout last night. It's so amazing. So I've just been going on all cylinders lately. Okay. Any questions? I just realized, I remember why I wear an undershirt under this fab shirt is there's stitching all over it and it scratches my belly. Okay. Oy vey. What are my moderators doing? Unmoderating themselves would be the one thing that they're doing. I can't find them. Okay, can somebody, there you go. All right, so I'm going to start painting. I'm going to switch cameras, and we're going to go right into this. La, 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 la. I might do, can you mod me? I love these two jokers. Hi, can you mod me? No, can you mod me? No, I can't mod you. Okay, so here we go. Let's get my chat back. You know it's good, too. I didn't know that I changed the settings on my, this is Deco Art Gesso, plain old gesso. So I didn't know I changed the setting on my camera on my screen. I got a new laptop, but I still can't figure out how to use it. It's got Windows 8, I think. Anyway, I'm just gessoing. I'm not even going to gesso the whole page because it's pretty white to begin with, but I just want to get rid of all the funky stuff. So anyway, I made the printing on the letters on my thing really super small, and I really couldn't see the chat last week. So this week I made it bigger so I actually can see what's going on. Oh, put on your apron. Oh, that's a good idea, Mom. Sorry, still didn't listen. I gotta get a summer apron and a winter apron. So gesso is the only thing I'm doing for this gesso. I don't even know why I'm doing it because I'm gonna paint it, but there's some pretty loud orange down here. Is gesso just primes the page a little bit. I could add some texture, but I think I'm just gonna, there we go. I used to be so OCD, I would prime the other page. Isn't that crazy? Now I don't do that. I'm not even painting on the other page. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Whoo! Question, apron. Got it. It's on my body. It is on my bate. All right, so I am really thinking today about using, oh, I can't go across the page. You know what I might do? I might do this. How crazy is that today? So this is called green tea. Oh, how crazy is this that the thing won't stay down? Remember when I did this the last time and the book completely went and committed suicide off the back of the my work surface? It just jumped in the middle of my, and I can't. All right, I got an idea. Andy's texting me and telling me this is a horrible show. Apron, it's on, Andy. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I had a totally had the. I'm gonna do this. I don't think I've done that in this book. So let's. Whoa, we're going out on a limb here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go crazy and work in landscape. I know that's insanely crazy. All right. And like I said, the plan is loose. The plan is so loose, I don't know the plan. But when I find out what the plan is, I will let you know. Sometimes I don't figure out the plan until it's done. But this is another thing about this show that I like to encourage you is that even though you don't know what's going to happen, you try to force yourself to, so this is called green tea. You force yourself to sit down and create something even in an hour. I know there's a lot, last month that was our challenge and it really seemed to be a big hit. Force yourself to, I think coming from the scrapbooking world, which is what I have come from, used to be art, and then I delved into that for a while. The perfection that you have to achieve, and you sit there and you, hours and hours and hours, and I no longer do that anymore. Probably could tell by most of my paintings. It's not like Picasso or anything, just to be clear. All right. So I'm going to work in a couple of colors that I don't normally work in, but I like them. And in fact, I'm opening paints as we go because I'm realizing a lot of these, I'm a deco art artist. So if you realize I'm opening a ton of paints because I have their entire line, and I conceivably could leave this earth and have never used all their colors. So this is called Sea Breeze, which sounds amazing to me right now because I could use a, oh, I didn't even wipe my paintbrush off. It's okay. These are two very complementary colors. So, and sometimes I like to, if I'm working, right now my air conditioner's on, so I kind of have to work fast, otherwise things start to dry. And what's cool is this is my last page, so I'm actually using two colors I have not used before because I just took all the seals off of them, so I had proof. Unless I use them so much that maybe, I don't know. So I didn't even wipe my paintbrush off in between. Whoa, what a rebel. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, but this just seems fun. So I'm really not even, like I said, wiping my paintbrush off. Kind of giving myself a... Okay. Kind of cool when you mix colors. I am taking a clean brush, though, to get some more of this covered. Now, when you spray the water, this just kind of, it gives you a little bit more time to play with things. Acrylics dry super fast. So, and if you just kind of feather all these colors in, it's kind of cool because I kind of like these two colors, don't you? Okay. Oops, I really just want a color for both, and then I want a color for that. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. Hey, 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 who's yelling Fat Albert? A friend of mine made me cookies, and I feel like Fat freaking Albert. I've been eating cookies all dang day. That's probably the other half of my slump. I complained about not having chocolate chip cookies, and be careful what you wish for. I feel like it's not a good idea to eat a ton of chocolate chip cookies and nothing else all day. Just saying. Just in case anybody was thinking about eating chocolate chip cookies, it's not a good idea. Okay, so I'm really liking that. And then I'm going to come in, and do I have any other colors? I'm trying to see colors that I don't. Yeah. I always go to the same turquoise colors. It's kind of crazy. I love Calypso blue. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but just need I really kind of need this dry, though, because I put a lot of water on it and stuff. I really like these two colors together. Oh, Yvonne. It is a food group, but if you eat an entire bag of cookies, your stomach will let you know. At least mine has. It's not too keen on me today. So, I'll tell you what I feel today. I feel blessed. I don't know if you guys read my blog. If you do, thank you very much. If you don't, I'm not offended. I don't read it. Okay, so this is just a giant paintbrush, and what I'm going to do is practice my swooping across the page. I don't really want to see, this doesn't look so turquoisey, but oh well. It's not as turquoisey as I thought it was going to be, and I don't think that's a word, turquoisey. Let's try this. How about the one that says turquoise on it? If you've read my blog lately, I have been really feeling a lot of wonderful things and experienced some pretty damn cool things. My mother sent me a quilt that was made for my grandma that I sent. I think I've shared. My grandma passed away, and I was gone for a little bit for that, and so cool. My mom wrote me a beautiful. My mom's always like, I'm not the artist in the group, and she's always kind of. Oh, there's a freaking fly in here. She wrote the most beautiful thing. Anyway, so that's just got me all, feeling pretty wonderful. And my kids are running for, they're very individual people, which I know is crazy, but I have twins. So what happens is you sometimes forget that they're two people. I don't know why, but I just like that the way it is. Okay, so let's just get rid of all this shenanigans. And I have a lot of leftover paint, but I just don't feel like that's going to be the color I'm going to use. So anyway, it's fun to experience some things as a somewhat, I work within my home a lot of times. Only a few days a week do I leave. And to be able to experience some of these things with the kids is pretty amazing. And I have, like I said, my twins are running for vice president and president, and they couldn't be more different people. And sometimes I forget that. I want to treat them as the same, okay, can we take a shortcut type thing? And, can I do, one poster and put both of your faces on it? No, that didn't slide very well. And they absolutely want different things, and it's just amazing to be a part of that. Sorry. So anyway, if you read my blog, I've been doing a lot of, you know, just feeling things lately, which kind of translates to my art. So did I do the drawing for the? Oh, yes, I did, Andy. It's on the September challenge. Jessica Baldwin, I believe. Ooh, peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Last night I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning after I did the dance with the spiders. And I'll be damned, I ate the biggest bowl of cereal I've ever seen. It's almost like I figured the spiders would scare away the cereal would scare the spiders away. I don't know what I was thinking. So I want to use some freezer. Hoping to use. I don't know if I have any. I'm looking for a person who has a crap load of ribbon. You think she'd know what she's looking for, but no. Oh, I just found something else I can use. Okay. I was looking for black rickrack. I don't know if I have any, but I was kind of hoping to do a. Nobody uses rickrack anymore. I know. I do. I'm a rickrack liker. Okay, I do have black rickrack. Perfect. I don't even have a lot of it, but I have enough, I think. So I am okay. So these are going to do something. I don't know what they're going to do, but I was kind of thinking hearts and flowers up the side, but nothing too crazy, if you know what I mean. I'm hot. I'm sorry. All right. So, and I don't know, my saying's going to be in there. We might have a little bit of love to paint around the edges. Okay. So let's get a deep, deep red. How about this? Oh, look at this. I'm opening another paint. I love that. Keep opening paints. This is called Alizarin Crimson. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deco art. Speaking of them, so with my flowers, I really wanted that to be a deep red, but let's see how red that is. Okay, let's see how red that is. I can make it redder. Black. It's going to be really dark. Oh, no, this is not what I wanted to do. But you know what? I think it's going to be fine. I was going to gesso underneath that, and I just didn't. But I think it's just so red that it's not going to matter. If you don't gesso underneath something, it tends to change your color a little bit, but I'm not even being picky about the color. I know, I'm putting a heart on there. You people know me and hearts. I actually am not a big fan, but all right, we're going to do that because that's what I'm doing. Not a big fan of the heart. So if you notice when I paint, a lot of the time, I really don't tend to draw. And in fact, a lot of times I gesso my shape. So I would have done that a little bit, but I'm okay with this. This is okay. I kind of want this to be really dark. Okay, so goody, goody, good. And then I'm gonna do, you know, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to look for something. Let's see if I can find it. Aha! Okay, look at that. I looked for something and I found it on the first day. Awesome. Okay, so this is canvas, just raw canvas. And I'm going to see if I can cut a heart out of it. It's not guaranteed. And I want to see if I can. I don't ever cut anything out perfect either. So this is just raw. I use it, but I make journals and stuff out of it. I haven't done anything in a while, but I just want to rough up the edges. You got to kind of, all right. Goody, goody, goody. I love how I talked about food. Now everybody's going about peanut butter, apples and carrots. Oh, you know what I'm going to do to those? I'm going to do something to those. I'm going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, it's not like I care, but so this is just raw, unprimed canvas. Oh, that what'd that heart drink for dinner? I don't know, but I'd sure like a sip. I shouldn't put this all over my painting. What a Nimrod. So I think what I'm going to do is I don't know if I have any book. Oh, I think I do have a stamp. So I'm going to stamp that. Okay. Oh, going to my, here. I'm going to stamp that with this. It's a Unity stamp, and I'm going to see if this works. It may not work, but if it does work, then life is good. I'm going to use Stays On. And again, this isn't meant for you to read it. Guess who just refilled her Stays On today? Just thought I'd tell you. When was the last time I refilled my Stays On? Today. Okay. So let's move this over and see if this works. Or should I? All right. Well, commit. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do. Oh, it's stamped here. Good. Okay. That's the school. Cool. It worked. Sorry. I'm a mom. This is what happens. Nothing can ever be. I think it's the high school telling me tomorrow's back to school night. Hi, we're not available. Okay. Excuse me. Cool. That's all I wanted. It's not, it wasn't meant to be perfect. Now when you use your, I do wash my stamps off pretty quick. I might do one more, but I think I do need to. Why did I wash that whole stamp off then? Okay. I got all the back to school nights to do. Okay, so I'm continuing to wipe this off, and I don't even need to. All right. So I'm going to do one more just in case I need it, because I might as well have it done. Okay. You will. Okay, any questions while I'm, yeah. So this is just raw canvas. You can buy this at like Blick Art Supply. I buy it. I use it to, I actually sew my own journal sometimes. I know in my spare time, my middle name is Betsy Ross, and so that's what this is. It's not anything expensive. Oh, look at who just dumped her journal in the red paint. This is exactly why I clean up the paint. There you go. That would be why. Because then I drag it around my work surface. You know, if I need more red paint, we're going to have to get it. Okay. Whew. Okay. So let's just stamp this just in case we need it. If we decide not to put 3, then it's not the end of the world. But see, you don't have to buy all that fancy schmancy canvas. I don't remember how much canvas is, but it's not very expensive, and I use it a lot. So, and all I'm doing, oh, well, that one worked without me even doing that. Okay, so, and that was Stays On. You kind of have to use something that's not going to run all over the place. And make sure you use the Stays On cleaner to clean your stamp, because otherwise it will not come clean. In fact, note to self, I need another Stays On cleaner. Okay. So the stamp I used actually says love on it. Loving, dream, enjoy life. Okay. But I can't read that on the canvas. Okay. So I like Unity stamps. All right. Cool, huh? Bet you wondering where this is taking us. Kind of wondering the same damn thing myself. And then I'm going to take this Heritage ink pad, which happens to be the, I like the, it's a teal color. Just going to give me a little, oh, this one is not very teal because I use it too much. Okay. Okay. All right. So I know this is crazy, but these are going to be kind of flowers. I don't know. This guy is a little too big. I can cut him down though. And really these were going to go like that. And they kind of look like balloons, but they're not. They're not balloons, people. So this is what I was going to do with them. Okay. What do you think? And I have just enough rickrack to do that. Yeah? No? Okay. Okay. Now, our saying for today is nothing, because we don't have it yet. Hold on. I got black ink all over the place. Good. Doesn't matter, my journals, backside of my journals there, but. All right, what do we think so far? Are we good? Oh, who just said chips and dip? Yum, that is my weakness right now. Not chocolate chip cookies. And then those are going to be charcoal penciled. And then, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to have one other, I'm going to have one other red flower over here. Chips and dip is my nemesis. It is the one thing that if somebody puts in front of me, you might as well forget it. You're not getting any. And it's not like the, you know, oh, cute, she likes chips and dip. It's the ugly, oh my gosh, she ate that much of chips and dip? That's gross. That's how bad it is. Ask my mother. It is the weakness. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to add another one. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to add one off the page because then I have an odd number of situations going on here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I know that doesn't make sense right now, but it will. Oh, I love chips and dip. I'm thinking about it right now. Now I need to have some chips and dip. And I think my saying is going to be in here. And I don't really have a saying, so I think what I'll do is I'll go into this. I'm always scared I'm going to really hate the one that I draw, but let's go for it. So these are those cards that my mom gave me, and I think we talked about them. Compendium Ink makes them. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that one. It just doesn't make sense to me. Do not cut loose from those longings. For what we are without our longings. I'm not a longer. Ooh, why not is an interesting, look at me. You're supposed to draw one. Ooh. I like that one. Okay. Good. Did you see how I did that? You just draw one and then you go with that one. or you pick 3 and then you pick out the one you like. Your dreams live through you. Take good care of them. Okay, that's good. That's a fine little saying for me. And it's going to go in here somehow. Somehow, how. I have, okay. You really need this stuff to dry. Hold on, my hearts need to dry. This is this is not even a very good one. My black ink pads are all going to hell in a handbasket. This one is falling off of the, okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Needed it to be darker. Okay. So let's dry these hearts because I really want to charcoal around them, and they're going to have things coming off of them too. Yes, Tina, who asked, is the stem rickrack? This is a little piece of black rickrack that I happen to have left. It was just sitting, I saw it the other day and I said, oh, that should use that. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use my charcoal pencil, which I know one of them went underneath because it's the small size of a nub and it's hardly anything left to it. Oh, I guess I have to use a new one. Hold on, let me find a new one. Nope. 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 Okay. Nope. Oh, here's one. So all of my, in fact, I forgot to buy. I use 3B. 3B. All right. So I'm going to draw me. I like charcoal pencils. So all I'm doing is just tracing the perimeter of, oops, not really. I'm going way outside. And then I'm going to bring, those are going to come down. This is different than anything I've painted in a long time, to be honest with you. I mean, that's okay. It just feels different. I've been kind of doodling and happy and bright colors, and these are a little bit more muted. I mean, they're bright. Okay. So then what you do is you take that charcoal pencil. See, I really wanted those flowers to be red dark. All right. And if you get too much, you can use an eraser, but I don't care. That doesn't seem too much to me. Cool. 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 Done, done, done. What do you think? What do you think? And then I'm going to glue these down, but I was kind of going to get myself some kind of funky border going. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe my border is going to be right in here. You know that? You know what? Funky border time. I'm going to take you guys to Funky Town right now. Don't be afraid. This is a Montana paint pen. I will make sure tomorrow everything I use is listed. I usually list all the colors I use, so I know this goes fast, but in an hour show, if I were to sit here and answer all the questions as well, it would not, oops, shoot. It would be more than an hour show, and then somebody would complain that I took more of their coffee time in the morning when they watch the recording. I know, there's no pleasing everybody. And yes, somebody did complain that one morning was using more of their coffee time, which I was thrilled that they actually wanted to spend their coffee time with me. Okay, so that's a paint pen. And, okay, so I am a little nervous, but you know what? I wasn't a little nervous. There's nothing left in this thing, and I should have refilled it, but these are honkers to refill. But anyway, we're going to try it. If I have to do, oh, hold on, I should dry that a little bit. Paint pens do our paint, so they do need time to dry. This kind of looks like Dr. Seuss is watching TV, and I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan, so that's okay with me. Okay, let's see if we can get at least minutely around this thing. Okay, this may be the part that's not really good TV, so I would look up, but really have to make sure that my white doodling is. So this is something I have no idea what we're doing right now. Like, this has gone to no man's land. Kind of like it though. Okay. And I'm just praying I get around this. I don't doodle perfect. This is again a Montana paint pen. It just makes going around the edge. Unfortunately, going on black is a little hard, but I need to refill this. I have really bad luck refilling my pens. Cool. It's like Dr. Seuss TV. Oh, hold on. It's a really good idea. Do this about midway through just to try and get some of the black off. Oh, that's probably head TV. Sorry. Oh, I really kind of am digging. I may be the only one who likes this, but I do. Oh well. Okay, anybody still watching? All right, so and then what I'm going to do to give some emphasis to this, and hold on. I really wish this was somewhat more white. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Sometimes if you give it a second pass, you'll get a whiter line. So I have not sang to you guys in a while. You know what my new favorite song is? Ashley and the guy from Train, or it is Train, Bruises. Look that song up. Kind of one of my faves now. I am a big music person. Rarely do I work in silence, except for when I'm doing this on Monday night, because then you guys can't hear me. But it's kind of funny because I talk to myself. Sorry if my head's in the way. Okay. Okay. You're not supposed to put your hand back in the paint. You almost did it. Okay. Good. That turned out much better. All right. Now, these bruises make for better conversation. See? Okay. You got to make sure it's dry. And then what I do, just to add a little more detail, is I go along with a little black pen, because then it evens out all of those little boxes I made. If that makes sense. Is my head square in the middle of the TV? Okay, sorry. It's hard to do this. And so the other thing I did, which is kind of exciting, is I booked 2 classes. Get this, 2. Actually, one is a bunco group, and they hired me, or have hired me, to come in on a Friday night and teach a wine, and they're going to bring wine, and I'm going to teach a canvas class. Not something as elaborate as this, which is cool because it's really, and this group is totally interested in doing it. And there's going to be 12 of them, and I'm very excited. I did tell them, though, we have to wait and hit the wine until slightly into the painting, because I really want them to finish the painting and not But I'm very excited about that. So that's happening. 2 of them in October. Kind of thrilled. Um, I've been asked to do this several times, but it hasn't been the right time. And then another exciting thing that is happening in October is this is kind of a story, which I will tell you because I have time as I'm sitting here. Okay. I'm being too crazy perfectionist about this, and I know it, but the little detail in your little frame sometimes makes the difference. Okay? I'm cleaning up the edges. Going along that white, that's not a clean edge. Okay. When I was growing up, this is kind of a sad story, but I promise I will not make it sad. My best friend left the earth when I was in college, and she took her own life, and that is very sad. And years later, just a couple of months ago, last November, her mother, it has been over 20 years, contacted me, and she is coming out to San Diego. But we've had talks, chit-chats over the internet, and she's coming to see me. So I'm so thrilled about that, to get to see somebody who impacted my life ever so greatly. I know it doesn't sound like in a good way, but I do definitely appreciate life, and I appreciate life because of her. Okay, and this sounds crazy, but I really feel like stapling. I don't know if I want that above or over. And I'm going to charcoal pencil. I'm gonna staple this. I'm gonna use my tiny attacher just because I think it'll be fun to have a staple in it, and staple my ribbon on there. Anyway, so she's coming the first week of October, and I'm kind of thrilled. I know that is not a great story, but it is really. I got to make sure I cut these long enough. She meant a lot to me, and I don't think she realizes, the mother and the daughter, my friend, and thrilled to have that opportunity to sit down and talk to her. I mean, she didn't get a daughter who got to grow up and have kids, and so she's coming all the way to San Diego, so it's kind of thrilling. So anyway, that is my news for I gotta make sure I leave enough. Kind of cool to have that opportunity. You haven't spoke with somebody in over 24 years. And then she emailed me in November, wanted to know. She said she found me on the internet. That's the other great thing about being a Weinzapfel. When your last name is Weinzapfel, people tend to find you. Okay. So there we go. There is my heart, and kind of cool. And I'm going to go around them as well. So this one's going to go, I think, in front of that one. Okay. So what do you think, people? Are we feeling this, or are we just saying, what the heck is she drinking? And for the record, I'm drinking tea, but it is wine 30. I can hear it calling. And very excited because today I got 2 huge boxes of Beacons glues, which this is what I will use in this situation. To glue these puppies down, I'm using Fabri-Tac. And I love it. I use it all the time. They're sponsoring all my classes in November or October. They sponsor all my classes. I shouldn't even say just one. Uh-oh, Andy's texting me. We still... Hi, sweet pea. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. My moderators. I have the best moderators in the world. I think they're playing the let's unmod one another game. Hold on. I'm sorry. It is helpful, believe it or not, but I have not looked up once, so I don't even know why. Okay, I'm going to find whoever I can moderate first. There she is. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I love that. Okay. I know this seems a little bit busy. That was my daughter who walked in, and I didn't even bother to say hi. Andy's like, can you moderate? Sorry, this glue is about over with, but I will get the last drop out of this. So it's Fabri-Tac. It works awesome. Kind of cool for fabric. Okay. I don't know where that thing's going. All right, that one's going to go there. And you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive along the, I'm not going to go nutty here. I almost just want to, this is literally what I want to do. Hello, look at this. Oh, solve that problem. This is the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and it's working. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Cool. All right, solved having to do anything else with that. All right. I don't know if my moderators are modded again. I haven't even looked up at once at them. Okay, so I'm going to, just so that we, oh, oops. Okay, you kind of should wait until you're a little bit. So is anybody actually enjoying where this is going? I'm going to look up and get your answers in about 10 minutes. All right. So the cool thing about this is I am going to rub into it, and I'm going to rub onto my and rough up my edges and oh, this is so relaxing. Is anybody half as relaxed as I am right now? All right, I don't. Cool. Just so you know, charcoal works on canvas. Okay. Good. I think this one's a little crooked, but oh well. Okay, good. What do you think? Good, 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 good. Okay. Wow, I left my, I have left the largest space in the entire world to journal, and I'm not the, I don't like the way this is. Hold on. Okay, there's two things that are bothering me about these staples. A, I stapled them so precisely in a line that it's driving me crazy that I made them so perfect. So I'm trying to unperfect them. And second, I don't like the way I hung that one crooked. So I'm fixing that. Okay, so then I'm going to give myself a little, okay. And this one I'm going to definitely fix too, because it too is super straight and it's driving me crazy that I made it perfect. So I'm going to unperfect it and perfect it up again. All right, anybody can say anal retentive at any time. I will accept that. Oops, let's go the other direction. Okay. Oops, okay. I don't think that staple went all the way through. Who cares? Okay, perfect. What do you think? Done? Okay, so now I am going to, I really want a longer saying. Oh my goodness, I have so much in my hands right now. You know what I should do? Oh my God, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, this is horrible. Okay, I have got a saying. I'm going to do this. This is the one that I was commissioned to do. Maybe she'll like this, and I can just repaint this on a canvas. But I like this. Life is a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times. Develop from the negatives. And if things don't work out, take another shot. That is the quote I'm going to use. Because the other quote that I had was way too little. And one of the things I want to do is I'm going to grab my Sharpie. And not going to be afraid. This is all about your writing. Everybody breathe in deep because I don't like my writing. And so, okay. So I don't know how many lines I need. You ever feel like crap you've gotten to this point, now you're going to screw it up? There's where I'm at. Okay, so anyway, so the one cool thing that I kind of like to do is take a piece of paper. Tracing would be better. Oh, I can't see it, but I can go along here. Life is a camera. I love this quote. ... Focus on what's... I'm just kind of mapping this out just to get an idea of lines. I can add lines, capture the good times, develop from the negatives, and if take another shot. Okay, I want this to be 5 lines. I'm going to try this. And then I can get an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so scared right now. It's not even funny. Okay. Breathe, because this is where everything can go to hell in a handbasket. So let me do this, though. I'm going to get myself a better Sharpie. You can't be afraid. This is your art journal. For heaven's sakes, if you screw it up in front of, 3 million people, it's not a big deal. Or just in front of you guys. So if you're wondering how I came up with these lines, the answer is I didn't. I just don't want to journal on something straight, because then I'm really screwed when I don't like it. So this is just a Sharpie, and I'm going over and getting myself darker lines. And I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. And if I can't get to 6 lines, I'm going to really have to get to 5 lines, because now I'm committed to 5. I don't know if you noticed that, but I left. Oh, I could go one more right here. Nope, I'm going to go 5. Here we go. Okay. And if my friend, Robin, is watching, she's sneak peeking everything. I don't know if this was going to be the... Okay, everybody, let it go. Just saying. Yvonne just threw my words in my mouth, and I am infamous for the whole let it go thing, and I'm going to stick to it. I am practicing a lot more of what I've been preaching lately. So, look at me. Perfect. Has to be perfect. No. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is kind of 5 lines, so I kind of have to stick to this. And here we go, people. We're off and running. Life I really don't like my handwriting, but is a... Oh, I meant to do these kind of A's. Oh, well. Now, see, another thing I did was I kind of... So life is a camera, and I know, okay, this can probably get me to 5 lines if I stay where I'm at, and I am doing pretty good. Focus I don't think I can fit what's. Oops, where's... Oh, you know what? I gotta focus on what's... I have to do this because not the world's best speller either. Focus on what's important, comma, capture good, I'm right on track. I said capture the good times. Develop from the, I promise we're almost done. Now you see my 5 lines. I'm 1 word ahead, so I'm happy about that. And if things don't work out, comma, take oh, come on, finish your letters. Take another, oh, I really love this saying. Oh, and I really love that I fit it. Yay! Okay. Okay, so there we go. I can throw that away. Ah! Okay, is everything okay? Is everything okay? I'm hoping. Okay, so one of the things I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take my, just to give you a sense of what. This is my Signo pen, which I love. How are the shoes?
Really good.
Worth 60 bucks? 50 bucks. So then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to color in all my little, I guess that would be the negatives. I don't know. The little holes of the words, because I just love the way that looks. And it will help define those words. And I won't do them all because that is something I can do on my own. As I stand here and I do them all. No, I will not do them all. And then I'm going to stand back and look at this, okay? And I'm going to say, whoa, I have to tell you guys, I am pretty freaking thrilled. I know this is not good to say, but occasionally I work on something and I go, you know what? I hit the mark. I hit where I wanted to be. And then I will go sit in the back and have a glass of wine and celebrate. I think I hit where I wanted to be on this. And I don't want to goob it up anymore, to be honest. And if there is any indication of This is the one I was commissioned to do, a friend of mine. Oh, my pad of paper. My pad is falling off of the... Okay, you know what, Tracy? Sometimes you just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So stop farting around with it. Okay. And I was going to do some, I don't know, should I put any leaves on these, whatever, heart flowers? These little, I don't know. Just leave it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know, and then she does it. And then she says, oh, I'll ask you, but I don't really care because I'm doing it anyway. So I don't know why I asked. Hold on. I made a little notch there that charcoal pencil can be erased. That's what I figured. If I didn't like it, I could erase it. But you know what? I'm kind of liking it. I like it. I'm done. Right? I just have to color in all the little O's. And I'm done. And I am... Leave it. They look like baby... Yeah, balloon hearts. I put it on there. Sorry. Leave it. Great. No, I like it. I don't know. Maybe I should erase those. Hold on. Let's see what happens if I try to erase something. I guess I could. But you know what? No. Commit to it. Let it go. Love it. Okay? I love it. Okay. You know what I feel like doing? You guys are going to kill me. I'm going to color those hearts white. I'm going to color... Oh my God, Tracy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh. Okay. I know this is crazy. I know this is crazy. But I'm going to do it anyway, and I don't care what you say. So I'm going to do it before the chat catches up to me, and you all go, don't do it. Don't worry, this is going to look better than what I think. This is an ink. Okay. And the reason I'm using an acrylic ink, is because I know it'll go on darker, and then I can... Okay. And so it goes. And then I'm going to use my black charcoal pencil and smear that in, and life will be good. Promise me, I know what I'm doing. I'm a trained professional in the art industry of... Okay. So I love it. And I'm going to come back with a charcoal pencil and go over it. So I'm done. Don't mess with the hearts. I did. I'm sorry. But I really do love it. And I'm done. I am so thrilled with how this looks. This is probably something... What time do I have? I'm done. I'm really done. I'm just going to... I really want this thing to be done. But I'm going to come back in and do all these. And then I'm going to charcoal pencil around the leaves. This piece reminds me of... I don't like to steer too far away at things I love, and these are things I love. So I love the colors. I used to kind of do a lot of stemmed flowers. All right. I really like to show you I could do a piece in an hour, and I did do this piece if I finish these stinking holes. Okay, so that is the piece. I'm done, because if I jack with it anymore, somebody's going to yell at me, and I know it's going to be Andy. I can sense that I'm about to get a text from Andy that says, don't touch it. So I'm not going to touch it anymore. And if I missed any of these, I'll come back and get them. Ah, I love it. I did it. Done, done, done. Oops. Oops, got to fix that one. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to put my, this is what you get for, hurrying. Okay. All right, I think I got most of them. Done, done, done. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. All right. All right. So I am going to come back to the other camera. I'm done. I know the chat's probably behind. I probably didn't listen. I'm going to do something right now that just in case I missed anything, and I'm sure Andy gave the link to the group, but this is my email address. So if anything comes up and you think about it and you go, oh my goodness, I forgot to ask this, okay, and I can't touch that acrylic ink because it stays wet for a while. This is done, finito, and I use the quote that I'm going to be using on my paid piece, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, got an idea of what it was like. Tomorrow, it might be the next day, because I might do a recap of the entire album, or I might just do this page. I got to get this off. I'm sweating to death. There will be all of my supplies listed on there. So, people, it's a wrap. We did it. I mean, I did it in an hour. Right there, checking the clock, 7:16. And I love it. Ooh. So, the only thing I'm going to do is smear those leaves in so they're a little bit more. But you know what? Hello, Susicle. It was all me. And I love the way we worked in the orientation. I am happy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Hi, thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Andy, for moderating and keeping it all going. If I missed any questions, just drop me an email. Like I said, I'll totally answer it. But in the next, you don't need to ask me what did you use, because in the next day or so, I'm going to answer that question to everybody. I keep all of my utensils out during the entire show, including the little tiny attacher and everything else. And I keep that out just so that I remember what I used, and I write it down right away. So don't think I will not answer those questions. Okay, and look, I even clean up as I go. And I'm done. All right. My nose is itchy me, and I'm afraid I'm getting paint on it. Okay, so remember, we're off next week. 1 week off. I get 1 week off to watch dangerous car situations that'll scare the crap out of me. And we'll use this quote next time. I'm going to leave it sticking out. Okay, so 2 weeks from now, and make sure you guys are working on your September challenge. Oh my God, I almost looked and I thought I forgot to record, but no, it's recorded. Okay. Thank you, my friends. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am thrilled to be doing this every week of my life, and if you did anything or were inspired by anything from tonight, look at me, I can't help but sit here and want to play with it. Then please share it on the Facebook group. I go through and I pull those and I put them on my website because I believe, we all just pull information or inspiration from one another, and why not share it? So don't be thinking, oh, she doesn't want me to copy this. I don't care. Copy it. It's there was nothing too amazing on it. But coming together, it made me happy. Okay, so I'm out of here. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Talk to you soon. Probably in 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.